everyone, it's Nicole here. Ooh, I sound terrible. So I definitely owe you some videos for book reviews. I have 3 today. Please bear with me. As you can maybe hear, I am sick, but I wanted to get these out to you before I completely forgot everything about them. Because right now I've hit this point where I'm starting up school again, so I probably won't be able to do as many book reviews, and at the same time I have a huge pile of books, like last semester, and I'm kind of trying to get through them as fast while understanding them as possible before I can't read anymore. So the first book I'm going to do is probably another controversial one for some of you because it is by our author Bill Riley, who has, of course, sparked some comments on YouTube, but I'm reading, I finished Killing Reagan by Bill O'Reilly. Another one that my dad suggested to me. I really did like Lincoln, Killing Lincoln by Bill O'Reilly, so he suggested it. As many of you know, probably from my other videos, my father started reading Bill O'Reilly off of a suggestion, I think, from my grandfather or my uncle, and he's been passing the books along to me as he finishes them. So, I took it on. I honestly am not the greatest with my knowledge of history, per se. And especially, like, a lot of presidents, I don't know a full background on them. Reagan, I pretty much knew nothing about. So this book was great. It kind of gave me background on his previous life before presidency and some of his life after it until he died. Ooh, sorry, guys. So, I didn't know one of the fun facts was, of course, that he was an actor, which was pretty cool. It gave some great details about his personal life, his first marriage, some things that happened. It also talked a lot about communism and Stalin and those kind of things. So it was interesting to see stuff that influenced him and shaped his own political views. It was also interesting to see, he's currently, I think, the oldest president we've had, which is interesting. I know, especially if you look at the elections now, a lot of people, Bernie Sanders is one of those guys that is a front runner right now for the Democrats. And a lot of people, one of their big things with Bernie Sanders, I've noticed, besides, of course, that he's very liberal, is just that he looks, too old to be in office. So it was interesting to read Reagan right now and think of Bernie, too, and, the crap for that. And, Reagan knows. Reagan knew he was kind of an older president, but he definitely deserved a chance. Political views myself, I usually lean to the Democratic side, but I liked Reagan's stance on some things. I liked what he did in office, and I think that was great. They also, like in the Killing Lincoln book, they give good background on, the assassination attempt and what was going on in the minds of the people. And I think that was pretty interesting. It was crazy to hear about the assassination and how, like, certain things just happened conveniently right on that time. I think a lot of things with assassinations, it's just that on the day of, it seems like, oh, well, normally this would happen, but magically today, things, it's almost like a twist of fate, which is kind of crazy. So, I really liked the Killing Reagan book. It gave me some new knowledge on Reagan. Actually, all of my knowledge is pretty much new on Reagan. I don't remember the last time I learned about him. So definitely a good book. I like Bill O'Reilly's style of writing a lot, too. He's pretty good at that. He keeps his chapters, short, to the point. He kind of gets you going. And the way he writes, it's like, oh, I know something you don't know yet, but, wait till later. A lot of times I'm annoyed by that type of writing, but the way Bill O'Reilly does it, I'm actually cool with it. So, again, I'd probably give it like a 3 on my 5-point scale. I would definitely check it out if you're into some knowledge on Reagan, if you're curious about his presidency, etc. I think it's a great book to check out. Again, I don't have a ton of history on Bill O'Reilly's comments. I know there's some controversy there, but all in all, I think the writing is pretty good. So, check it out. Let me know what you think. And 2 more book reviews coming at you. Alright.